What is up, Wild Squad? Hope you're all doing well. In today's video, I'm going to go over a couple of different coin methods that y'all can use. This is going to be taking advantage mostly of the new team standouts that just came out. And I know there's a couple of ones that have come out. Pretty much everyone's talking about the same method, and we are going to mention that one in here for those of y'all that haven't seen it. But we're going to go over a couple little extra ones. There's not really any one great big method right now that's making a ton of coins off the team standouts. We're, of course, going to continue to monitor these guys going into the future because some of them might turn into profitable depending on whether they get cards and things like that. But let's take a look at some of these after a quick word from our sponsor. If you're looking to build up that coin stack before the Christmas promo, check out my sponsor Red Zone Coins for the cheapest, fastest MUT coins available. For a limited time, they are running 50% off store-wide when you use code WAZ at checkout. And guys, as we get in this first tip, if you want to build your coin stack up, build the best team in Madden, be sure to subscribe with the noti bell on, because that's a lot about what we talk about on this channel. But the first thing here, I'm just going to briefly go over it because I know that a lot of y'all know about it, is the get a player method. 500 coins, you rip it, you spend 50, 100,000 coins at a time, you go and exchange your way all the way up, and you exchange your way into the team of the week cards. As y'all know, for the team standouts, they take the team of the week cards. The 86 overall are the most valuable. We'll go and take a look at some of the sets there in just a minute that you're going to want to do with the get a player. I don't want to spend too much time on it because it's been talked about to death. I always try to mention the get a player method when it's a little bit better than normal, and right now is a really good time to do it, just because you can put everything into the exchange set and get some very valuable team of the week cards, and also just because it's the end of the series. But also on that note, cutting towards the end of a series, some of y'all might have some trophies left over. So instead of doing the get a player method, if y'all watch one of my videos earlier this year, I actually recommended with your trophies, you just open Hail Mary packs, okay? Because these are kind of glitchy. You can get some really good power-ups out of there. And of course, the best thing about a Hail Mary pack is that you get 4 cards instead of just 1 from opening the get a player. So in terms of a time saver, it's a lot quicker. Now, obviously, with your trophies, you can do so. You never do the touchdown pack. The touchdown pack doesn't make sense. Always do the red zone pack. It makes more sense to do. You can just do that and get your guaranteed coins. It's a little bit of a riskier way to go and do the Hail Mary pack. But if we're coming towards the end of a series, you don't quite know what to spend your trophies on, just go get a couple Hail Mary packs, okay? You could get something great out of there, and you can use them in addition to doing the gap method and working your way up to exchange for those team of the week players. Now, as we're also coming towards the end of a series, all of your binder fodder, if you're one of those people that's like me, you keep a lot of stuff in your binder, you don't necessarily quick sell the low silvers and all that, the low golds for training, this is the time that you're going to want to exchange them or sell them or do whatever. Now, what I'm going to recommend to do, in addition to the gap method and open Hail Mary packs, is you exchange them up to go to these team of the week sets. So, of course, as y'all know over here, the exchange sets, you go to the player exchange, you can exchange the low silvers to high silvers to low golds, all that stuff. Now, what you can definitely do, instead of exchanging your low golds into high golds, you can go over here to the Superstar MVP set, and it only takes 3 70 to 74 overall players to exchange for a 76 to 78 overall. And if you go look back at the main exchange set, if you're going from low golds to high golds, it takes 4 70 to 74s to get you a 75 to 79. Now, why is that good there? Because you get the 78s potentially out of the Superstar. This is what you're working towards right now with this method. You're working towards these team of the week sets. You can choose kind of whichever ones you want. Some people think others are glitchier than others. I know week 2 is a pretty popular one, but if you go all the way down here, you exchange 6 75 to 80 overall players for 78 to 86. So for this set, for example, you only need a 75 minimum to go into here. So there's no reason for you to spend that extra, that 4th low gold to get a high gold if you're only going to get a 79 when all you need is a 78 at best for this. So what I would do actually is, if you're taking your low golds and exchanging them via that MVP method, I think it's week 6 here. If you go over to week 6, you can do 8 78 to 82 overall players to get an 80 to an 88 overall team of the week player. Now, obviously what you're hoping for is an 86. The 86s are going for a good bit, and we'll go and check those out on the market here in just a minute. But if you exchange 8 of these 78 to 82 overall players, you have a chance of getting that 86 or the 88 or 84 or anything like that. But it's really, guys, this is just kind of up to you which ones you want to do. You can do 8 of these guys to get a 79 to 87. Again, really the best ones that you're looking for are 86s. So you can go all the way down to week 2 if you really want. That's really all you're looking for. But let's take a look at another method that you can use right now. This is one that I haven't really seen a lot of people talking about. If you go over here to the team builders, actually, now there's a couple of players that just got team standout cards that have old team builder players, okay, and that made their value go up a little bit. Now, the one that I'm thinking of is Teddy Bridgewater. We'll go look at his price here in just a minute, and he is an 84 overall team builder. He got this right at the beginning of the game, and if you go through here, it takes 6 77 to 79s and 2 80 to 82s. Now, these 77 to 79s, you of course can put those MVPs in there. I think they give you 76 to 78, so there's a chance that they won't go into here, but that's fine. If they don't, they can go into the regular team of the week exchange, and then 80 to 82s. Now, using the prices that I just went and looked up, and we'll go double check them here in just a minute. If you just go and snipe all these, not even snipe, if you just go and buy all these cards straight up for their lowest price, 77 to 79, you can get them for 2,000 each easily. I guarantee you guys, if you go and actually snipe and use some filters, we'll go check that out here in just a minute. You can get them for less than 2,000. You can probably get them for 1,000, but let's just say 2,000 is the cheapest you're able to get them at. So you need 6 of them. That's 12,000 coins, and then these 80 to 81s, the base value, if you don't filter at all, is 2.4 thousand. Again, you can get them for a lot cheaper, so definitely go do that. Add all that up, that is 16,800 coins that you would spend to complete this set. And then if you take the Teddy Bridgewater and sell him, he is right now selling for 22,000 coins after tax. That's about 20,000 coins. and you just profited a little over 3,000 coins. That's without sniping or anything like that. So if you're able to snipe these guys for 1,000 coins or less, you could easily get 8, 9, 10,000 profit off of this while it's available. Now, the more people that see this video and the more people that realize that, I don't know, maybe someone else is making a video on it. And there's other cards besides Teddy Bridgewater. I honestly don't know what they are off the top of my head, but go find them. I won't say them in this video because then you can go and find them for yourself and take advantage before anybody else does. But I know that there's a couple of cards that just got the team standouts that have old team builder cards or just old cards in the game that you can complete sets for, and those are going to be ones that you want to go do because they're selling for an inflated value right now. Now, going over to the auction house here to show the prices that I was just talking about for the Teddy Bridgewater, and then we're going to talk about one more little method that y'all can use today. So the 77s, look, we already got 77s right here that are going for 1,000. So guys, these are ones that can go into that 84 overall team builder set. I had them valued at 2,000. Obviously, they're a lot less than that. If you can snipe, you can probably snipe even lower than that. All right, really quick, let's jump up to the 80 to 81s to see what they're going for, because I think I had them at 2.4 thousand, and right now they're about 2.3. But I guarantee you, if you go down by team here, let's go to the Bengals. You just go through, snipe, do your filters. There we go. We got one for 1,600. All that good stuff, guys. It's very easy to find cheap prices on here. And just really quickly, since Teddy Bridgewater is the one we talked about, let's go check his price. And he is down just a little bit, 20,000, 21,000, but that's still pretty easy to make a profit if you're able to snipe those cards for really cheap. So go and do that, guys, while you're able to. This is not going to stay like this for very long. This card will drop in value, so go do that while it's still available. And the final thing that I'm going to recommend y'all do right now while team standouts are still kind of fresh, everybody wants them. By the way, I would not complete the sets with the team of the week cards to try to sell for a profit. Obviously, if you want the card, go ahead and do that, but that's really not the best way to do it. Going into selling the team of the week cards individually is going to be your best bet. But talking about that, so 86 overall team of the week cards are the best value right now. We can see that from the sets because you only need 5 of those. They're going to be the most expensive, not the 87s, not the 88s. The 86s are actually the best. So if you want to go and snipe these guys, it is a great time to do it, because I guarantee you there's people that are clearing out their binder before Zero Chill, before Series 4, which I don't think it's quite time to do that yet, and they're going to be just selling cards on the auction house, and they have an 86. They don't necessarily know that team of the week 86 prices are inflated. You might be able to get a lucky snipe. Now, this is going to be one that's few and far between, but if you get a snipe, it's really nice. So looking at the 86 bases right here, you can sell them for about 14,000 or so, no problem. But if we go down to program here and we filter by team of the weeks, and this is what you're going to want to do if you're trying to snipe them, you're going to be able to see that they're a lot higher prices. 35,000. You could easily sell an 86 for 35,000 now. Absolutely no problem, which is near a 20,000 coin profit. Now, for finding these snipes, there's probably quite a few people on this filter. So if you don't want to do 86s because it's the most popular, you can drop them down to like 82s or the 78s as well, because those are also options that you can do this for. But I would go on the newest filter right here. Make sure you got the 59 minutes at the bottom left and just sit here and refresh. If you want to do this on mobile, you can. If you want to do it on console, you can. All you're looking for is someone to slip up and put up an 86 for like 16,000. That is obviously much lower than these team of the week cards because they didn't know what you had. Now, in all honesty, this is probably going to be pretty rare that this happens, but it does happen where people accidentally slip up and put a card for much lower than it should be. People do it with Tyreek Hills and stuff all the time. But the good thing about this one is it's not necessarily just them making a typo error. It's just them not knowing what they have in their binder. So if you want to go take some time and sit on this filter and hope you get a good snipe, then feel free to do that, because if you do, it'll be a really nice profit for you. Now, if you don't like any of these methods, you don't think they're going to make you a lot of coins, you don't think they're worth doing, that's fine. I'm going to link a video on the screen right now that you need to go watch. It was my last coin making method video, and it is really good. You need to go check it out right now. Go do that to help make you a lot of coins. And thank you guys so much for watching. Y'all are the MVPs, and as always, I will see y'all in the next one.